let's talk about returns. You've been in that spot where you've ordered something brand new, maybe a pair of pants, maybe a collectible, maybe a video game. And then when it comes to you, you're like, this isn't what I ordered. How do I get what I actually ordered? And that's when you're in the middle of a screw up. The company screwed up and it's big. And now you have to return the item back. Now this story that I'm about to tell you and the item I'm about to tell you about, one, the company is fantastic. And two, the item that I received instead of the actual item is also fantastic. So I just want to shine a light on a company doing really great things. And there's another company that does really great things, and that's Mischief Toys. When we screw up, and it happens from time to time, just like any other business, Heather is on it. She flips that thing around, and she sends it the right way, and then we get returns, and then it all works out. You do a great job.
Thanks.
You probably have the best customer service of any business or any industry ever.
Probably.
So the company I'm talking about is a company called Culturefly. There's an artist by the name of Chogrin who reached out to us, and he's like, hey, look at this awesome piece that's up on Culturefly. Now, this isn't the first piece I've ever seen from him, but this piece is one piece that really spoke to me, and it's a Beetlejuice Chogrin figure.
Okay, why did it just speak to you? It spoke to me big time, because I am a long time fan of BJ.
We've never talked about Chogrin here before, but I want to spotlight him for a second because his work is really, really epic. And I'm going to put his information down in the description so you can go and check him out for yourself. But his art pieces are amazing.
Yeah.
So I decided I wanted to order a couple of these pieces. One that we could give away on Patreon and one for us to keep ourselves. Yeah. What I didn't realize is that it actually had like a date on it.
So it's like,
it was like a pre-order. Yeah, and I didn't realize that. Frankly, when I order anything, I never care when it's going to arrive. Most of the time, I don't pay attention, and it's a really nice, fun situation for me when it finally arrives because I get it and I have no idea what I ordered. You see it happen all the time.
Yeah, or I see things happen like Toyswonderland when you pay over $1,000 for something and you never get it, but whatever.
This is supposed to be a positive video.
I'm bringing up Toyswonderland again.
Good.
Because that was awful.
But yeah, I know, but you're spotlighting that I'm an idiot.
Well, doesn't that happen every video?
Toyswonderland screwed me, but I got my money back. You can go and watch that video. I'll put that in the description below as well.
You'll probably forget, like you forget everything else.
I won't forget.
You forgot our Pokemon Go codes.
I put our Pokemon code videos in there.
Our Pokemon
I don't know what I'm saying,
videos.
but I put our codes down in the description yesterday,
After
and I got so many friends.
Said you didn't do it.
I got so many.
Me too.
friends, and I've been getting gifts all day. So on Culturefly, there was another item that was really cool, and this other item I had seen on my feed a lot, and I thought about buying it, but I never really got around to it. Didn't even know what the price was. I just saw it, and I was like, "This is something I really want." When I put my order in for the Beetlejuice Chogrin, I ended up getting a piece in the mail, and it was a huge box. And I'm like, damn, this thing is huge. Like, I didn't realize it was going to be that big.
That's
like,
what she said.
There was a lot of girth to this box. It was humongous.
It was very big.
It was very big. So when I received it, I was like, oh man, I can't wait to tear this bad boy open. I also thought that maybe there's the two pieces in there together, you know? Maybe it had to be a bigger box because of that. But I ripped it open to find the piece that I wanted to buy and forgot about, and I was excited for. It's Gremlins, but not even just a regular Gremlin, this Gremlin. And we're going to pull it out of the box, but isn't he cool? It's Mowhawk and Gizmo.
Amazing.
It's really cool, and it's by an artist by the name of James Groman.
Okay.
He has a little logo down here, but I like the box.
I love the
aesthetic.
box.
It looks like, you know, you're opening up something that's fragile.
Please never say fragile again.
That's from Christmas Story, Heather.
Don't care.
When I received the wrong thing in the mail, I said to Heather, I can't believe this is happening. We got a treasure in the mail. And Heather goes, you need to email Culturefly right now and let them know you received the wrong item. And I was too busy taking in the Gremlin.
Taking him in where?
I was taking it all in.
You were sniffing it?
I wasn't sniffing it, Heather. Come on.
Okay.
Don't be weird.
Weird. I'm not the one shoving them up my or sniffing them.
I emailed Culturefly, and they were incredibly fast at getting back, which was great. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, hi, I received this item, which is way more expensive than the item that I had ordered. Where's my Chogrin, mother? That's what I said. At first I was a little rough around the edges. I brought my street tough out.
There is no street tough from you.
I'd emailed them asking, hey, how do I get the item that I actually ordered and send back this gremlin? And then, as I'm typing that, I was like, wait a minute, I don't want to send the gremlin back. I want the gremlin. Give me that gremlin.
So did you backspace?
I backspaced. And I said, hey, is there any way that I can keep the gremlin? Could you send me an invoice? So the person responded back, and they're like, no problem at all. We're going to send you an invoice. Here's the one weird part about all this. The invoice came through for the full amount of the gremlin. They told me to pay it, and then I'm going to get reimbursed for
the Sjogren.
Because I had already ordered 2 Sjogrens separately, because at the time I didn't realize that they were dated. So I wanted to get them for our next Patreon call. I'm trying to get them as soon as I possibly can so we can give one of them away. So I need my money back for the Sjogren. They got to decrease the money off of the gremlin, and it's still in the works right now. So we're still waiting for our money to come back. But I am feeling good about this. They have been so great so far. Culturefly is a great company. Have never talked about them on the channel.
No.
But so far, the pieces that they have are really cool. And by the way, this is not a paid promotion. I want to make that very clear as well. This is not paid promotion. This is just my experience that I'm sharing with you. Talking about like a company to feel trusted. Like a lot of the time on this channel, we're always talking shit.
Yeah.
And this time we're not. We're talking about something very positive.
Yeah, it reminds me of the time when I ordered the Green Goblin 10-inch Funko Pop and I received a over $1,000 camera plus a mug that had words in Spanish.
I remember that.
Yeah.
And they told us to keep the camera.
And the mug. I drank out of that mug until it broke.
This company is great. I really like Culturefly. I think you need to go and check them out. Again, we're going to post that in the description below so you can check out their website. But I want to bust open this gremlin. I've been waiting to take a look at this gremlin.
Okay.
He is so cool.
Let's do it.
So the packaging obviously is really epic. I've been staring at it all week and been very excited to finally open this thing up. You got Gizmo in his hand.
I like how he's holding Gizmo.
Oh, that's so cool. The funny thing is that Gizmo looks like happy, but I saw a piece of art where Gizmo looks like scared. So I don't know why they changed it in the end. What a great art piece. It's humongous. Look at all the colors. It's interesting that they made Gizmo like flocked, or what do you say, like plush. It sort of feels like hair. Feel this.
Yeah. Yes, he's furry. But
like furry.
It's weird that he's furry, but then the Mohawk isn't.
The Mohawk isn't. Yeah, it is weird. Isn't he great?
He's so cool.
And he's really big too. Happy accident, right?
Yeah.
If this hadn't happened, I probably would have forgot about this gremlin forever. And then the happy accident happened and I ended up getting it. And now I'm really excited about it. And I think it's great. I think the box is great. I think that the piece is great. And I'm excited to display it behind us somewhere. Look, Heather, I don't need to be embarrassed, okay?
I'm just looking for room. I can't find any.
You want to do the gremlin song with me?
No.
Come on, let's just do it together. Come on.
Okay.
God, you're a failure. So there's one more piece that I wanted to show off aside from my story, okay? Yeah. The other day, we went to a place locally called Games and Stuff. And this place is humongous. It's like they took over an old grocery store.
No, it was Home Goods.
And they turned it into like a tabletop game store. So they sell like Warhammer figures. They sell like card games. They sell, when you're thinking about games, they sell it all.
Yeah.
But there was a piece from D&D that I saw there on the counter. And when I saw it, I was like, wait a minute. I've seen that online before. I really like this. Like I've seen it on my feed. So I ended up buying it because it's really cool. And I like Dungeons and Dragons like creatures a lot. This is the first time I've ever purchased a Dungeons and Dragons thing that isn't Funko. We have our very first Dungeons and Dragons like get together where we're gonna like play or be like characters ever. Is that what they say? Like they play it? I know it's like you go on an adventure. This is made by Kid Robot and he glows in the dark. So if you look on the side of the box, you'll see that he glows. And then there are 3 other variants of this figure on the back.
So there's like a DIY one that you can create yourself.
Yes, which is great. It reminds me of like Warhammer. Oh my God, Heather. You're gonna break my stuff.
I didn't do anything.
Oh, this guy is so cool. Look at this. I don't know what it's made out of. Feel how heavy that is.
It feels like resin to me.
So I want to glow this thing and take a look at it. The colors are great. The pink color, the tongue. I like all this like drool coming out of his mouth. Let's glow this in the dark. Let's see what he looks like.
Okay. I'd also like to note that this looks hand painted to me. Oh my gosh, even his drool glows.
The drool glows?
Yeah, milder than the other stuff. But
Oh
yeah.
my goodness, this
Ready?
thing is epic. Look at that! That is so cool. That is actually cooler than I thought it was going to be.
It's amazing.
That's badass.
I love it.
So this was at the store for $79.99, which I
Yeah.
think is a pretty decent price point on a figure, a mass-made figure like this one.
On an art toy.
Kid Robot killed it with this figure, and this guy right here is really great. I love Culturefly. I think I'll purchase from them more now. I really like all the things that they have available. Go and check them out. In the description below, you can see their link down there. And this guy's cool too. I think you can buy this anywhere. They make, I think, a couple other different like characters as well.
Cool.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to start adding some more of this stuff to my collection because I love this. This is badass.
What if we play D&D and we hate it? And then you have all these creatures.
You'll see me like one of those people selling their whole collection online.
Doesn't fit my collection. Did you know that you can just sell things without like giving a reason?
No.
You
You can't do that. No. That's illegal, I think, on Facebook. What do you think about these two pieces? What do you think about my story? Culturefly, have you ever ordered from them? I'd love to know all of that. Do you like this unboxing video? A little bit more positive than our, very grim videos that we make. I would like to hear some feedback there as well. And if you want to be our Pokemon friend, go and watch last night's video where we talked about eggs. And you can find our codes on that video description.
Why can't you just put them in this description? Is
Because
it because
I'm
you're gonna
lazy
forget?
as...
I agree.
In every video, we like to shout out to some of our patrons from Patreon. In this video, we'd like to shout out to George Blanchard, Simon Holden, Sam Studley, Kevin LaFranc, Carlos Q, Garrett aka Fast Mode 24, Queen of the Spuds, Michelle D, and Christopher Stevo. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys rock so hard. Check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Gastlecast to find out more on how you can support our lovely channel. Every single month we go live with our patrons via Google Meet. We hang out. We have a real blast there. So come and check out our Patreon. Join up with us and win some giveaways. See some early Mischief toy stuff and much, much more. Patreon.com/Gastlecast. Also hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the little bell. That way you'll know anytime we go live or post brand new content. You don't want to miss our new content, and you certainly don't want to miss our lives every Sunday between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern. Come and hang with the gang. All right, that's all we've got. Thank you so much for tuning in and staying until the end. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.